Wargroove. Let me just... Okay. Well... Okay, there we go. We got the picture. Ooh, wow. I love this opening. I absolutely love this opening. I've actually met most of these characters already at this point. I really like the shield bass attack that the Necromancer Barbarian had. It was awesome. Alright. Continuing. Yes. Deep in the Lost Leagues. Emmerich decides strange times call for strange magic. Is it Emmerich or is it Ern-Eric? It's probably an M. Yeah, it's an M. God, your font is weird, though. Why would you use such a weird-ass M? Sorry.
My queen.
I need to request something of you. Okay. It's not blood, is it? I mean, I see all those floating emeralds, and I have to wonder, like, do you kill people and use their hearts to make them or something? The marshlands have an unusual property. A property we may take advantage of. Oh, okay, that's fine then. The barrier between the world of the dead and the world of the living is particularly thin here. Wait a minute now. We're not the Necromancer faction, although I don't know if I'd object to that. Would make the war with the Necromancers a lot easier to have our own legions of undead. If I invoke certain kinds of magic, it may allow me to speak with those who have passed. That is actually the traditional form of necromancy. It's actually about talking to the departed. As such, I am asking you, both as my queen and as his daughter, if I may attempt to reach King Merciful. Yeah, sure, make the phone call. I don't mind.
Father.
Could I talk to him too? I'm afraid that would be impossible. Only the one who casts a spell is able to see and speak with a spirit. So what? Just play the role of a medium. Give me a break. You're a dick. You talk to him for the both of us, and let him know how much I miss him.
You.
Seriously! You're the crappiest medium ever. Please stay in camp, even if you hear the sounds of combat. This is necromantic magic, and it may draw the undead to me. You sure you don't want me supporting you during this? Okay.
I have a spell for this.
I can begin casting the spell using the surface of that pool ahead. Once I start, the undead will sense our presence. They'll be drawn towards the magic, so we must stay alert. Okay, I have a problem with this map already. There are no towns. There are no barracks. It's enormous. I'm probably going to be forced to go all over the place. Can I take the graveyards? I have 2,400 gold, so there has to be a reason that I could use gold. Oh, I have medics, that's why. God, this is a terrible army. There's nothing to work with here. Now I'll begin casting the spell. Every point of damage is gonna be bad. Wow, that was easy.
Emmerich,
Oh, Emmerich, how's it going? I'm so glad I've reached you. Listen, we don't have much time. You're all in grave danger. Yeah, I know, the Felham hordes. It's more than the hordes, Emmerich. There's... No, continue your sentence. Don't start a new sentence. Why are the dead always like this? That's a lot. This magic is so unstable. The undead presence has disrupted my link. The king's spirit is still close by. We must fight our way through and attempt to reach him once more. Dude, seriously, next time finish your sentence. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm outnumbered. And all I have is crappy units. Those two are further away. It looks like I'll be dealing with 3 at once. How did you guys crit again? If you're on a tile with at least 3 defense. So, you can step on the mountain and hit them. Seriously, I can't afford to lose a single unit here. They're not cooperating. Alright, that's pretty good, but then what about this jerk? He'll walk right over and poke me in the bum. This will work. It's interesting. You actually hit harder against the spearmen than the regular swordsmen. I guess their spears are like giant lightning rods, but he's got a pointy helm. Lightning should be effective on him as well. 2% is probably acceptable. But he will slowly regenerate. So I'm gonna have him strike first.
This should do the trick.
He's even better at lightning! Sort of. So you're just gonna regenerate that right back. And then this will absolutely murderate them. You know, it's raining, so that's... I don't know if that has any effect on... I don't know if that has any effect on lightning, but I know it will reduce the range of arrows. Alright. Alright. That should be perfect. Continue to take no damage. Troublesome. Okay.
This should do the trick.
I think I can safely ignore that. keep the lightning close to these. I think I can just safely ignore that. Yeah. It's not going to do hardly anything. Yes, okay. Alright. You've got your groove on.
Lightning blast!
Which actually combos well with the alchemists. Interestingly. Alright. The uncoordinated dead. Fighting an extra hit. It's like that no matter what I do. Contemplating different setups of troops and what the results would be. The likely results, since I have such a hard time predicting the enemy. Okay. Alright. Be certain he can step there. It's a little bit strange, I know, but I think it's the right move. Just killing one of them and putting the stone here. Darn it, I thought they prioritized the stone. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't expect them to give themselves a -2 defense versus 3 defense. Okay, there they go. Alright, well, sort of. Okay. Alright.
This should do the trick.
So that gives a turn for the other alchemist to catch up because he's needed. I'm gonna have to use a dose of healing next turn. This crystal's gonna crack now. But they'll attack it first anyway. That didn't move as far down as I wanted it. Don't actually heal multiple tiles? Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have him keep tanking hits.
Lightning blast!
Because he slowly regenerates. And he can take a beating. 2 very good reasons. And one archer. So we have killed far more units than we brought into this fight. Really feel like I wasted 300 gold, though. Alright, finally caught up. Okay. Come closer. Thank you. I was worried you were going to play that thing where you're always out of reach.
This should do the trick.
So we all know he's going to warp to another puddle, and it's going to be far worse. But I got my groove on. I'm not exactly certain where to put the crystal, but I'd much rather have the crystal down before the fight. So that's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I really wish I hadn't used the healing. We're coming! Yeah, that regeneration, that's definitely the way to go. Plant the crystal next turn. Could always just wade through this bog. It's probably filled with grasping skeletal hands.
Cherry stones, defend us!
There you go. Does this count? No, of course not. Anyway, you begin charging the next one. This one will be up for a while. It's in a good spot, relatively, I think. Speaking to Merciful again, we'll draw yet more undead towards us. We should gather the troops and keep everyone close. You don't say. You made it. You could have floated over closer to me. What's happening now has begun aeons ago, before Fallheim, before Cherrystone, a great war between nations long forgotten.
Merciful.
Who cares? Get to the important bit.
You must listen.
You must listen. Oh, well. Guess I'll just teleport someplace else. Oh, crap, a vampire. I have a feeling that that's only the semi-final puddle. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I can deal with that. You guys haven't yet participated. Alright. Don't necessarily have to take them all out. But it's probably better that I do. Perfect. Ow. You really should have brought the queen with you. Her healing ability would have dominated on this map. I mean to diss your awesome magic protecty rock, but healing would have been better. Okay. turn down, one turn up by sending him down to kill that. Maybe I will end up killing all of them. I see. They cover each other quite well. Alright, that's gonna shatter the stone. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. There's no chance of that thing surviving. I don't know if that actually helped me any at all. I mean, I guess it took a little damage off one of the counter strokes. See, now we have a problem. Multiple problems. Yeah, go ahead, stand in the water, as inadvisable as that is. Plan is you won't get hit. You were supposed to do 120% damage! Well, that's not good. Alright. Troubling. Troubling.
Lightning blast!
I believe actually that water tends to disperse electricity. What's actually conducting electricity is not the water, but particulates inside it. And if lightning actually were to hit a lake, I believe that the shock is actually far less the further you are away from it. But like if it's a bathtub or a puddle of water, like you're just gonna get a crap ton of electricity. But I think if it's a large body of water, I think it's actually not as hella dangerous as people believe. Otherwise, every time the ocean got struck, all marine life would die. Alright, it's gotta be you. It just doesn't leave me with anything to deal with the vampire. Ugh. This time we're definitely going to need to use a healing. Now I just have to hope the vampire attacks anybody that's not a swordsman. Yes! Okay, that's really bad. I, for some reason, didn't think that could reach... Oh, right, because he was standing there. Oh, crap. Well, that is actually my first huge loss in this fight. That is actually a major, major setback.
I have a spell for this.
Man, you need to hit harder. Yeah, can't make new units. You just saw my first loss because I thought I underestimated the spearman's mobility by 1 point.
This should do the trick.
Stupidly. Stupid thing to do, but I did it. So.
I have a spell for this.
Spell duel! I win. I've got another defensive stone at the ready. You weren't supposed to do that. You're supposed to target my commander. Just a little bit. Don't feel like I'm effectively using those heals, but I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I have a spell for this.
That only got 1 out of 4 somehow. Yeah, that'll do. Crit!
You must listen.
Why don't you just continue talking and tell me? Why you wait for me to walk over here? Oh, I was supposed to put the cherry stone down. Whoops. It's called the Great Dissonance. It was a monstrous bloody struggle. So many died, there wasn't enough land to bury them. After a decade of conflict, a nation called Cacophony, acting in despair and desperation, sought to end the bloodshed once and for all. They brought something into the world. Something they couldn't control. Something evil. Do you know what it is? You keep just saying something. Not the Fell Gauntlet! No, it's nothing to do with that. A weapon of far greater power. The Power Glove! Oh, just a Requiem. You don't say. What would happen if I just ran straight there and ignored all this crap? It's a good question. I've got one vampire. That spearman will jump out and bite me in the butt, but the enemies behind would never catch me if I just keep running. As long as new enemies don't spawn here, it's okay. Let me see. He can't actually stab me if I put this here. Okay, that's kind of perfect. That's less perfect. Well, looks like that crystal is... Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. I think that crystal is actually perfectly situated. Oh. I have no place to store you! You're gonna take a hit. I am so sorry. There's nothing I can do for you. Well, if you're gonna get hit by this guy, you can at least keep him away from us. I hope not. If they summon a crap ton more enemies when I touch that spot, I'll be sad. Oh! You baited the vampires, too. His sacrifice will be remembered. Oh, that's not good. Don't stand there. You can get as high as 95%. As long as it attacks next turn, it should clear the bridge for us to run across. Interestingly, this is a safe tile. It's in the water, so it's a stupid tile to be standing in, but it is safe. Okay, now he breaks the crystal, you move closer, he attacks anything. Ooh, oh, you could reach that. Oh, right, okay, well, that's unfortunate. But hey, we got the crystal protecting us. That was supposed to have already been popped, but you did that in the wrong order on your side. Okay, now I need to do a dose of healing. Observe what comes ahead. We're gonna have to run into that archer now. He's gonna end up in the back. You're gonna end up in the front, and we're gonna get pelted with arrows. Such is life. Yes, okay. Just wanted to be absolutely certain. Alright! There we go. This is gonna suck. Why would you move adjacent? I guess it didn't matter. Hold the bridge! Drat. That's problems. That's a lot of trouble coming up behind. Okay. Can't quite get you there. You're not going to be able to hold that.
This should do the trick.
Okay. And then I'm going to push you. Even at a crit, it's a bad deal. Put you here. If by some miracle this person survives, we can heal again. You're gonna get hit, but now nobody else can hit you. That was it.
This should do the trick.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, the vampire, I mean, of course. Oh, you don't get to counterattack against air. I didn't realize that. Okay. Alright. Shield!
Defend us!
Heal us! I wonder if I can heal the Cherrystone. That's an interesting idea. To increase its duration. Yeah, I'm really shocked he doesn't get to shoot back. He would have devastated that. Alright. We made it. If I misjudged this map, then I've probably lost. Okay, the cherry stone thing made it so only the weakest of them could catch up. Still good. Alright, do I win? Do I win? The weapon. Yes. A weapon. Wargrove's creators sought to wield it just like any other weapon. Wargroove, however, had its own ideas. Is it a song? Is it an actual song? Its creators realized their folly too late and sought to destroy it, but its power had become much greater than their own. However, with a back-breaking effort, they did manage to banish it. But a high price was exacted. A sacrifice made to seal away the darkness. Even so, Requiem was not weakened, merely contained. Anchored to the soul of the Princess of Cacophony. It still sleeps, shackled inside the dragon's cradle. And now Falheim seeks it?
Emmerich.
He didn't say that. Why would you assume that? Why would the undead want that? They're already unstoppable. I can't hear you.
Mercia.
Should probably do something about that statue over there. Dude? Dude, evil statue? Requiem. Most troubling. I need to return to camp to inform Mercia of this. And he makes it back, no problem. He just cuts through the woods over here. Any additional undead attracted by that last use of necromancy? Nothing to worry about. Maybe this is how the Necromancer King gathers his hordes. He just talks to some dead guys, call up on the phone, a bunch of undead jump out, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, all of you follow me, you're mine now." This guy just doesn't know the right way to speak with the undead. To get them to follow you.
My queen.
This Requiem, what are we going to do about it? He wouldn't have brought it up unless it was important. Right now, we have to focus on getting to Heaven Song. I agree. We should just ignore everything your father said. I don't even know why we called him up, honestly. Let's gather everybody. We'll leave first thing tomorrow. I mean, I guess I could go back in the swamp and call again, but... Rank B. Well, I'm amazed I even got that much, considering how many of my troop died. Hello, Kunto. Well, what have we here? High Vampire of the West. Oh, that's great. What's it doing this far east? They've taken everything the Lost Leagues had to throw at them, except the final foe. Oh, it's gonna be the one that assassinated, yeah, her. Oh, there's a vampire behind you. How can you tell? Are you looking at it through a mirror right now? I don't see a mirror. All the vampires have wings for arms, right? Mercia, stay back! I still want to play as her. I still don't know what her ability is. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that that's not going to be that way in, like, other modes, but we're in the campaign, so... I just wish I could pick which one I wanted in each map, but... Anyway. Oh, so much drama just for me. I'm flattered.
Who are you?
Who are you? You didn't hear any of the stories about the woman that killed your father? I am Sigrid, High Vampire of the West. And you, Queen Mercia, are about to meet your maker. Back off, you old bat. Neru, I've heard of her. I think she might just be dangerous. Yeah, we should probably get out of here before she uses her domination gaze.
How foolish.
Have you not yet tired of running? Must I pursue you to the ends of the earth? Are we on Earth? Are you sure? What if we're on Venus? You didn't think of that, did you, miss? Well, image yourself. Why not drop off the face of the planet?
This is my fight.
It's okay, I got this. You go to safety while I hold this bloodsucker off. You don't have any blood, do you? Actually, you might be the right thing to fight vampires. Oh, thanks. We'll just all go home. We don't need lightning and healing and inspiration. You got this.
Hey!
Mercia, make for the road, East Road. I'll keep the way clear. Okay, I'm coming. Okay. Oh, I've been given 2 separate command. Okay. Well, we were just talking about this. So, I, for the first time ever, have flying units. They're a grass flying type. Horribly weak to everything that's not a Sky Raider. No, mages and ballistas. Pretty good against stuff that can't shoot back. What is this? I've never seen this before. Air-to-air unit. Critical hit when target is not adjacent to its own allied witch. Hex deals 10% damage to all unit types. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, now isn't that interesting? You don't actually have any flyers, though. Okay, she can only make flying units. Crap. All I have is flying units. Okay! Well, she's gonna have to capture all the towns herself, then.
I think I'll take this.
Unless flying... Can flying take a city? I don't think they can. A lot of things can't. Cavalry can't. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. Then I can make ground units. Alright, well, let me see. I guess we should just have you guys move. Okay. Alright. Okay, that'll take care of an archer. We have a lot of anti-air with us. They're definitely going to pull out a whole... Well, I mean, we're fighting a vampire, so of course we're going to fight a crap ton more of those. I'm just gonna start with another leaf wing. I don't see any air yet. I should probably get one. Anti-air soon. A second tower for more air. It's interesting that air is completely independent from ground. I bet it's that they could make multiplayer maps that don't have air at all in them. Because air changes the game so dramatically. It's very important we pick those ballistas off. I am willing to let you get a hit with your archer. Since I have a medic with me. In more than one way, actually, I have medics with me. Can't hire anything. I'm actually going to make an anti-air next. Darn it! You're supposed to shoot my commander. Alright. 1. Death. Alright, I'm just gonna hit you.
I won't hold back.
The more I get her into combat, the more she gets to heal everyone. Seems like a good plan. Okay. It's been a while since I really used the dogs. At least the dogs of war. Okay. Yep. But I'll have that next. Alright, let's toss in a witch. I see you've recruited a swooper. Time to do some magic. Swooper's extremely fast air-to-air unit. And it reduces all surrounding enemies' health by 10% for my first AoE. But it's on an air-to-air unit.
How foolish.
Fleeing is pointless. You're simply delaying the inevitable. I don't know, fleeing's been working out pretty good for us so far. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I didn't think that through. I let them stack 2 of those together. Oh, shit! I needed that cavalry. Oh, this might be my first loss. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that through. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, they could do that. Holy crap. Oh dear. They had been so aggressive towards my commanding units earlier. Now they just kind of ignore them. I have no bead on how the AI thinks. None at all. Crap. Man, that was my best unit. Well, the captain's my best unit, but, you know. Not leaves! No! Leaf Man! He's super effective against Airman. Nature reclaims your bones. Okay, well, not really much in the air category yet. Oh, that costs 300. Oh, whoa! That's interesting. It's not a lot of damage and it costs money, but it's interesting.
I think I'll take this.
Can't buy anything this turn. As much as I might want a trebuchet, I probably need a leaf wing more to get enough value out of that hex. I have to hit a lot of enemies. problems here. I need that trebuchet dead, but this is bad news. I need to get up to that town. Could actually make a swim for it. Might actually be the smart play. The shortest distance would be here. It's probably the smart play, is just to swim for it. It's probably 3 turns in the water. It's definitely more than 3 turns to go around. So yeah, that's how we're crossing. Drat. Crit! Still not good enough. Oh, no. Troubling. Darn it, the only thing you can target is that? Well, fine. If you attack him, he'll counterattack, and then he'll kill you on his next turn. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe not. You might live. Could stand and try to fight. Man, I need that cavalry back. Oh, it hurts. Alright. You're gonna move forward close enough, and we're gonna destroy you, giving the others more time to catch up, unfortunately. I can safely put the pups here. Can't attack them at all, huh? Makes me think of Band of Kings a little with the area effect on that. Curses. Alright. You can be here. That way you can support them and sort of be an aerial cavalry. Not really good enough. Alright. Now. You're wearing a wooden mask on top of being a plant person to begin with. That's like wearing bones as a mask. Or maybe like wearing someone's skin. No, bark would be skin. I don't know. It might seem a smidge absurd to go with a trebuchet here. But this is the goal. I need to hold this secure. I don't even know if I needed to take this bridge here. I might have been wasting time and resources better spent up here. God, that cavalry. But if I hold this area and just focus on getting over here, we're good. Sadly, the fast-moving cars can't get in the water. It'd be kind of interesting to have one of those, though. I'll need to get her through. Now, that thing could move hella fast, but there's too much crap in the way that would cut it down. I'm gonna go for the swim. Unless something jumps out specifically to stop me, like a sea monster. We haven't seen aquatic-only units yet, but I know they're in the game because they showed up as a movement type. I saw a fish. A big fish. Why did you move there? No, this is not how the game is played. Don't move that way. It confuses me and leaves me not knowing what I'm dealing with. Alright. Done. The rest of you are my meat. Feel a little silly doing this, but alright, the swimming puppy jumps up and eats you. It doggy paddled its way over there and destroyed you. Okay, got you. You should be able to take that trebuchet out. Nobody can reach that. Well, whatever you hit, I've got a healing dose ready, so I'll be okay. Okay. Between a general and a trebuchet, this is a pretty fortified position. I'd like to add a ballista to it.
I think I'll take this.
It'll take a pretty substantive army to threaten this position, considering how much I can hire, just call in real quick. But I can bet there's going to be a crap ton of vampires somewhere during this fight. I got $0 left. Okay. Alright. That can end occupation of one of the cities in a hit. Okay. I kind of figured you might target that one. Yep. Okay. You know all those bones in their bags? I thought that they were archers. But no. They're spellcasters. Okay, more vampires. Oh, just out of reach. Alright. I don't know if this thing is ever going to move. At this point, I think I've taken out this threat. But it might have just been a roadblock. Might not have been a threat at all. Okay. Troublesome. Alright, we're gonna do our big heal.
fuel. Healing aura.
Okay. Alright. This isn't gonna go well for you in the end, but... Alright. That's still coming. Just fly over there. I'm not willing to spend the price of 2 spearmen to do 10% damage. Probably be a lot more interested if I had the option of doing that to a giant. I might be willing to hex a giant. I don't know what their monetary value is, but they're scary. Hey, you're in the water! You know, in some games, the undead are super dangerous in water. They'll have abilities like submerge that makes them invisible and stuff. Alright. I'm gonna save so I can make another swooper. I have a feeling we're gonna see air come from another direction. Kick you with our pointy-taloned feet. And now you die. Bye. But it kept the vampires back. Okay, that was the important thing. Cavalry. Why would you put a ballista there? That's absurd. Alright. There. This is pretty well fortified at this point. You didn't try to stay outside my reach. That really is different. Just gonna try to hit the ballista. And now I'm in your way. No hitting the ballista for you. Of course, you can shoot her while staying out of range, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Oh, wow, these really are good at anti-air. Fear our quidditch skills. That's a good spot. Should have reinforced that thing with rubber. You're just asking for a good lightning storm to wreck it. How close are you to grooving?
I won't fail.
30%, yeah, okay. I know I just used the groove, but I want to groove again. Probably can move up to there. Okay. Yeah. Should have moved it one more tile and just ignored that thing, but I just... Yeah, finish that one. Okay, we might lose a dog. But I think we've got a clear shot at victory now. Okay, next turn we'll make a wagon and a swooper. There's really nothing they can do to stop me at this point. This sucks. No. Oh no, they did like 2 damage. Anything else want to hit her for no damage? Still don't know why they put that ballista there. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna need to reinforce that area further. I was gonna do another anti-air, but I'm gonna find out what your thing is. Wanna come closer? Green guard would go a long way. Maybe a leaf wing as well. That army can hold almost anything out. They've even got some healing there. Yeah, they're good. Toast! Let's see why you can't do that to units on the ground. Oh well. Flying type, weak to electric type. Checks out. I sure hope the puppy's okay. Just really gotta finish off this ballista. Pull the thing apart. Like a big chew toy. Almost zone out this thing with flyers. Almost. I have 25 bucks left. That's not gonna get anything. Wow, she actually got the advantage on that one. Alright. That's not a good move. Okay, oh boy, okay, alright, boy. So you're choosing to stay just out of reach, but you didn't quite pull it off. It's still growing. If you move close enough to hit her, you're gonna come within reach of all of my nastiness. I need another swooper. Death. Apparently these guys are pretty good against cavalry. Okay. Alright, finish that one off. Okay. I'm gonna need a wagon up there. But I don't have to buy it yet. I think I can just add a shooter to this. Yeah. It's not really necessary, but it's good. It'll help. Maybe. Oh. Forgot about that thing. Alright. She should finally have her groove now. Right. Right. Wasn't expecting him to cross the river. Teleportation beam that lets you bring a friendly unit right next to me. Whoa. Sucker across the river. Oh, wait, no. She creates, she hires a unit and it teleports in. Oh. And they cost twice as much as normal when she does it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry, it might be insanely useful, like when you're far into the enemy territory and stuff, but I hate it. Not sure I'm actually going to do it, but I'll at least have you in position to do it. Alright. Darn it. I was really hoping to just be like, bloop, with the teleport beam. Guess if I had pushed her across, she could have used that. Yeah, I can't fight that guy, but he moved stupidly, so I don't have to anymore. Shame there's no village up here to heal in. So I can leave lots of crap behind to screen while we cross the water. There's no flying transport yet. Really should have another anti-air, another air-to-air unit. I should, but I do not. Alright, Sigrid. Once again, I was kind of expecting them to hit the leader, but they don't. Oh, wait, maybe they consider her to be my commander and not the healer, the queen. Maybe they consider the plant one to be my actual leader. Or maybe the rules change when there are multiple leaders. Okay. Yeah, I'm not fighting my way through everything. Wait, no, you were supposed to move around like I just showed you! Oh my gosh, you weren't supposed to stand still. Infuriating. Alright. Doesn't matter now. We're gonna cross the sea right here. Alright. That's a cloud. Better not spontaneously discover that we can't swim. We've crossed water before, but it's been rivers. It might not let me. Probably gonna tell me I can't swim. Just now realized I've never tried to swim in this kind of water before. In that case, I would have been pushing more aggressively to take these towns and get my army to here. I would have actually done a very different strategy. I'm gonna get a very bad rank on this map, aren't I? No, we might still be able to cross the water. I'm just doubting myself. Second-guessing things. What is that?
What?
Felbat, quick, Marcia, we have to get out as quick as possible. Yes, outrun the Felbats. What an ingenious plan. 8 move. Air to it's a bomber. It's a bomber. Nah, can't move in water. Alright, well, we learned something. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well. Teleport beam. Let's try to keep our wounded over here to the side where they can all be potentially healed. Rusty. Yeah, I played this one all wrong. Oh yeah, Hex. Yeah, of course they'd be able to do that too. And they have nothing else to do with their money, so why not? Troubling. They could use that every turn with those cities. Very rough. I was gonna try to cross the map here, and I can't go through the water, so now I'm trying to get my men around this way. Is tough. We got 2 commanders for once. Alright, this has to get over there. It's really all we gotta do. Alright then. Alright then. Let's clear the road. I would have done this way differently. Those detours are gonna cost me big. Let's see. Finish him. That vine does not have the elasticity to do that. Oh well. Splat. Okay. I've got 2 heroes. This hero's special ability is a teleport beam. It lets you buy units. Instantly pop them in wherever she is. But they cost twice the normal price, so I don't like it. Alright. I guess I'll just put you here. There's a lot of new flying units in play here. As you can see, all kinds of crap going on in the air. Should probably prioritize this. I kept telling myself something else would kill it. Unfortunately, I've let myself run out of something else's, so it's gonna get a turn. I wonder, does the thing I teleport in immediately act? Let's find out by buying something cheap. If it gets a turn the moment it's summoned, then maybe. Okay, I mean, that is something. I'm still not a huge fan of the ability compared to some of the others, like Inspire or Heal or especially Shield Jump, but it could be okay. It's useful. Alright, how we do this? That's troubling. Ah, the epic Quidditch match. Alright, no more hexes from you. Alright.
None shall fall while I still stand. Healing aura.
Nice. looks good. You're clear to go down here. Ah, we did so much damage to that trebuchet earlier and that spearman that there's no threats. I'm gonna lose one flyer and get peppered with arrows. Yep. That's gonna hurt. And that's it for you. Pity. Good news is I have another one all ready to go. And I wiped out pretty much her entire army in that area. Okay, now. Trouble. Okay. Alright. Really big stake through the heart. 4 vampires down. 2 birds with 1 bolt. Okay. Alright, this is the guy that's gonna pick up the ball that we're delivering. That becomes a crit. Just sit. Okay. Looks like it can cause some damage. Okay. Which is unfortunate, but as long as this thing isn't torn apart by one hit, I'm fine. It's got 5 moves to my 4. I'm not going to be able to elude him forever. But with all the crap pursuing behind, Alright. Move as much as you possibly can. I see. Alright, you're necessary in front. Now, with what's coming, you're definitely gonna want this thing near. And the flock. Hold that pass! Bury them! They're bones! Bury them all! You can do it. Do the undead not... Oh yeah, they do. Okay, Other Quidditch player. Darn it! That leaves the alchemist to move forward. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Yeah! Fluffy sheep is tough! Okay. Took a more northerly route than I expected.
Brace yourself.
Yeah. Actually wasn't so bad. I guess the damage I did was good enough. Alright. Oh, Trebuchet. Of all things to show up now. Just out of reach. Alright, that works for me. Is this enough? Close enough. Alright. Go, 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 go. Ooh, about halfway now. Oh, you're more than halfway at this point. Alright. Anti-air forward. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna send the entire flock downwards to deal with that. So that I can get this car over there. Get out of here. Junk. You're just dead. Okay. Alright. You are no match for the sheep! Okay.
I think I'll take this.
Neighbors? I don't have those. Or at least they're a pretty good distance away. So no worries there. It's Alaska. We have land to spare. I don't live in no apartment. Man, if I had known I couldn't swim across, I could have done way better on this, but this is alright. I like the sheep. I like the sheep a lot. The plants are my favorite faction for the art style. I might be able to just scoot past that trebuchet. How long must I pursue you? What is your special ability? We might find out, depending on what it is. Not quite. But I'm outside of trebuchet range. Next turn I can enter the car. Alright, now we have to deal with all of this crap up here. 200% damage! No, I'm sorry, this isn't the 1600s, or 1700s, or 1800s, or... Sorry, those sorts of deals are long gone. But you do get paid every year for living up here. the permanent fund dividend, but it's like it's been less than 1,000. It's actually gotten a lot better this year, but you know. Okay, see that's a problem. That's a huge problem. And that's a huge problem. I'm just gonna scoot you here. As for how expensive is land and houses, see, that's a very variable thing depending on where you want to live. I mean, if you want to live in the middle of town, it's going to be expensive. I live technically outside of city limits, and, oh, I don't know. If you want a chunk of 33 acres of swampish land, you can buy that for 20,000 or so out on Goldstream Road, which is, you know, well outside of city limits. But if you wanted to just live out in the middle of nowhere, I have no idea how inexpensively you could get land. There's a lot of wilderness that nobody lives in. There's also a lot of small villages, little native villages everywhere, that have been around since, well, forever. And I have very little knowledge of, oh shit. Oh, that's just annoying. The combination is super troublesome. Go ahead and hit her as best you can. Can't park this in a forest. I don't care what happens to you. You're just bait. You have a range that's multiple tiles. And all of a sudden you can't hit my commander. I don't know how hard that thing hits, so I'm gonna be careful here. And screen. You guys really need to learn how to shoot back. Oh, you're just dead. Nope. Our sharp feet was your undoing. Ah, good. I was hoping you'd target her. Where are you going? I should probably do something about that. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I don't like it. I can get in. Oh, but there's a problem. I could still unload her here, which is still closer than we were. And largely gets her out of the trouble she's currently in. Alright. Assassinated. I'ma just hit this. That's a big-ass bat! Anyone who stays within that range is just dead. Alright, this is gonna be the bloodiest turn of combat, I think. Might as well. Yeah, it does some damage to me, but it's fine. I really don't know what you're up to, but I don't like it. Oh. Oh, wow, okay, I did every possible thing that could be done. Ouch. Well, I gave it a whole ton of different targets, and it chose her, so I really don't understand, like, what their priorities for hitting your leader are. Sometimes they just go for the leader, sometimes they don't care even when you set the leader out. I guess they do whatever it is you don't want them to do. Okay, that's not a bat thing. That's a dragon. A bat might use some kind of sound-based attack, maybe, or something, but not fire breath. Alright. Gonna have to cross the mountain slowly. No, you can get to there. Alright. You're toast.
What?
Oh! I don't know. How did he think it was gonna go down? I have these things. Okay. It might be possible if I knock this out to move a little farther. No, it's still faster for her to just run. Sure. That does not hit hard enough. Okay. Toasty! These actually aren't brooms, those are plants. That's a big flower with a wooden stem. Very odd. So we actually lost a ton of flying units in this. Batagon. I guess I'll sacrifice this. Hopes that keeps them back a little. Okay. Should be able to move up to there. Okay. She steps in it. It can drop her off here next turn. So pretty much does it. Surprise!
Reinforcements!
Cavalry. Bet you weren't expecting this! Just sheep come bursting out of the woods, just out of nowhere. It's an okay ability. Should have gone with something more knife-proof than whatever it is you're wearing. Anyway, it keeps them back. That doesn't look especially fire retardant. Oh, it survived, barely. Wow, that gives me at least some feeling. At 3, it hits as hard as pikemen. Of course, there might be a resistance or weakness in play. I see. In. Alright, we've won. We've already won. It's already over. Let's see, the only thing that could cause me to lose is if that one was struck. Guess I might as well finish out here. Their general is a vampire. She really should get to fly. Took a lot to kill that guy. Surprise! Doesn't do a whole lot, but I guess that's okay. Anything else? Not really. Get yourself prepared. You're done. Oh, what you gonna do with your final move? You gonna show off your special power? What is it? I'm not gonna get to see her special power. Man, even badly damaged, those bats are scary. Oh, let's see how many things we can kill on our last move. Man, they're still pouring in. Okay, 2. Three. There's nothing in the air for my anti-air stuff to target. Capture that. No, I guess that's it. Go, go, go! This means nothing. You've simply earned a brief reprieve. Their deaths are inevitable. Ah, you're a real sore loser, aren't you, lady?
This is tiresome.
I am adrift in a sea of morons. She can clearly fly. Why can't she fly? In battle. If that's what immortality looks like, you can keep it. Oh, immortality can look like a lot of things. It can look like Kenny, for example. Are you sure you want to hike through this place? Did you remember to bring water with you? Should have put saddlebags on the doggo. Emmerich, these dunes. We must be in the Heaven Song. You're right, my queen. We've reached the border. Heaven Song doesn't seem very heavenly or paradise-ish to me. There will surely be a Heaven Song battalion stationed nearby. Border scouts positioned to stop marauders from the Lost League stealing into Heaven Song. Is that a problem? Look at this wasteland. How many people really want to get in? That's great. We've got so many enemies. It will be really nice to meet someone who's actually pleased to see us. So naive. We're not in that kind of game. You've unlocked puzzle game mode. Thank you? I guess? Oh, it's an Oasis kingdom. I guess. So, these are the guys we want to help us fight the undead, are they? The Gilded Desert. Welcome to Heaven Song. Their destination reached, our heroes find the Heaven Song border guards less than hospitable. Ya don't say! Who could have guessed it? I want to, but I have to stop for today. So, unfortunately, for the next couple of weeks at my job, I have to come into work a couple of hours earlier than usual, which means I have to adjust my sleeping schedule for just 2 weeks. Alright. But anyway, that's fine. It just means I need to go to bed a little earlier. I should be going to bed in less than 60 seconds. In theory. In practice, well, we'll see what I manage. I want to keep playing. Something a little bit odd about this lake. Wonder what's in that dark depth there. It's like a giant eyeball. Anyway, so we will continue at some point. Oh dear. I actually have a hell of a lot going on tomorrow, actually. We'll continue at time eventually. Oh, I don't know. Let's just say same bat time, same bat channel. We'll fight more dragon bats. Maybe. Or whatever we end up fighting. Whatever the Heaven Song faction's gonna turn out to be. Desert Oasis Warriors. So, until then, yeah, I'll try to stream at the same time tomorrow. So, till next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.